bad clap. Do it again. There you go.
Put some air in between.
There you go. It worked. Speaking of air, we need more. But we're working on this shit. Welcome to 5 Podcast. We are back, as always, in your face. Whenever you're watching this, hopefully watching it when it drops. But if you're not, thanks for watching when you are. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks to everyone for all the support. We're definitely growing. I always say this in a great particular trajectory. I'm happy. But now we're back in the building full. We miss JD. Come on. And Big Slim. Miss Holmes.
She be MIA.
You specifically, sis.
We're going to send a
Bolo,
rescue team out.
A Bolo, be on lookout, or it's a rescue team because we need to find her.
I'm going to send a SWAT after.
Yeah, we're missing person report.
Yeah.
Missing.
We're going to put you on the milk carton.
Yeah, no, for real, old school way.
Old school.
And put you in the paper, a poster.
On the billboard.
She's going to be in every Walmart next to the kids that's missing.
Not funny though. Not
it's
funny.
It's really not because it's scary. I don't mean to take it dark real quick, but it is scary the amount of children that are coming up missing.
Well, you know,
I feel
every
like
day.
Every day it's like 3 to 4 posts that's coming up.
According to statistics, I could be wrong. It could go back and forth, but every day 2,000 people go missing.
That's scary. But
for various degrees, they could be just runaways. It could be just like.
I know, but
still, those many people go missing. That's
every
crazy.
day, 2,000 people.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Each day. Wow. So Miss Holmes, come home.
We miss you.
We did nothing to you. There's a bed for you to rest your head. We got plenty of food and water. We got Wi-Fi.
We got chargers.
All that stuff. Come on, lady. Where you been? We miss you. Find your feet before you get here. Find your feet.
Where have you been?
There you go. For real. But shout out to my people. we love everyone on the podcast. How everybody doing? I was asked this question.
Good.
Live and well. R.I.P. Richard Simmons, man.
What? Oh yeah, R.I.P. Richard Simmons. He did.
Oh, he passed this morning?
So did,
yesterday.
The lady that played Olive Oil, wasn't
So, go ahead.
The lady that played Olive Oil?
She played Olive Oil?
I don't know.
She was on Beverly Hills 91210 and then that Witches show. Charmed. Yes.
How dare you just say the Witches show? Charmed was the best show in the world.
Was it not a witch show though?
No, but you.
Oh, there's Enchanted.
No, that's not what I said. Listen, I'm talking about for her not to know the name. I was being funny because Charmed was a
really good show.
Top, yes, and she
said for the women.
It was, but I didn't really watch it like that.
It's okay.
It's okay. So that's why I didn't know.
So when you were watching Charmed, did you watch Supernatural and all that shit?
Yeah.
So you was a big CW was your shit.
I like it.
The CW was your shit, dude.
No, I just like stuff like that. Vampires, witches.
True Blood. Did you watch that back in the day?
Yes.
Lafayette and them.
Yeah.
Now that's a really good adult show. That's good.
I like stuff like that. Like.
Did you watch Underworld?
Yeah.
Good. That's a real that's adult.
Yeah.
I like it.
Would you ever go and stay the night in like one of those haunted hotels?
Yes.
No. I'm not playing. I'm not playing with the supernatural. I just like watching them on TV. I wouldn't buy no Ouija board. I wouldn't
Well, we black. We don't do it.
I'm just saying I like watching it, but I would not participate in it because I ain't nothing finna attach to me and ruin my.
And I'm assuming Bobby won't do it either.
Probably like I don't play it.
So
hell no.
Halloween, you didn't do the haunted houses?
No.
It's not the same.
How long? I'm trying to get a baseline here, ladies.
I have. I mean, it's not really my.
So like.
So you play with a Ouija board?
No.
No, he said haunted
house.
So hold on.
We was just talking about the Ouija board.
I was talking about it. So everyone home, Calandra, once again, we love her. But she be in her own world sometimes.
I am, but y'all said Ouija board. That's all I was thinking about. I was like, what?
No, so yes, Bobby, yes. So no haunted houses for you.
Man, the last time I went to a haunted house, it was probably about 2010, 9-ish.
Ooh, 13 years. Say less. Right here. Well, that way.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was cool.
And it was.
Have you already done the haunted hay rides?
I've done that.
What? Y'all?
Where's that at?
But I haven't done.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I'll be in the house, man.
Well, I mean, so they do have some. I'm pretty sure in Arkansas somewhere, but in California I did a couple times. But it's literally, they had an old apartment complex. Then they just, changed it up, and you have a tractor with the hay, getting back there, and they just drive you around, and of course, they come out of nowhere in the rooms or the.
How fun is that though? If you riding?
it's a haunted hayride because they can touch you, brother.
They chasing up behind.
They have Leatherface. They have
dark. But the mental state, like, okay, I'm in this hayride.
So it's okay. So
I feel like it would be more scary if you're on foot.
Well, I agree. I see where you're coming from because
that's like too scary.
Because if you're enclosed, you're by yourself, you got to maneuver through a maze or some shit. Yeah. I agree with you, but I guess it's a shared experience because you're on there with like 10 people at a time. Y'all kind of on the outskirts, and because no one's in the middle, but you kind of you're free to be touched, grabbed. They're not gonna really hurt you, but it's just fun because you kind of on the tractor. Well, you riding and you sitting there, and you just like a 10 to 15 minute thing, and you just chit at it. It's fun. I'm not a scary person, but it's just fun to see other people get scared. It's just a shared experience.
I mean, I've created a haunted house before.
Are you with the makeup? Or you put the props up?
I did the haunted house decorated.
Were you the person scaring people, trying to grab people?
I was in there, that's when we worked at a daycare, and we took one of the buildings, and they allowed me to turn it into a haunted house, and had the sounds, and I had the I scared the shit.
Yeah, fake spaghetti and shit like that.
I scared the shit out of them goddamn kids.
Oh, really? So it was have you heard it's called the McNamee or some shit farm?
Where is that at?
I want to say it's in California. However, you pay X amount of dollars, right? You have to sign a waiver. And if you survive the night, so that's not true though. That never happened. So let's not spread that false narrative.
He kind of went there.
No, the experience. No, they did not die. No one died as a result of this.
Y'all damn near died.
Damn near is different because you do sign a waiver. It's a I think it's called McNamee. It starts with an M.
Yeah. Macklemore.
No, you still. But anyway, you sign a waiver. You fly out to wherever this remote area, and when they pick you up somewhere, obviously, they drag you out there. You get to survive the night. It's a whole overnight experience, like 6 to 8 hours.
Well, first of all, go back. When you go wherever you're going to meet at this remote place, they kidnap you in a sense, like they.
But that's part of the waiver.
Whatever, all of that.
That's
blindfold you.
Yeah, and then it starts the moment they come pick you up. Go raise your hand. Question. Go ahead.
I've seen enough movies like this to know. If you sign a waiver for something that's supposed to be scary,
it's supposed to be realistic as possible. They waterboard you to a degree.
Did y'all watch 13 Ghosts?
That's
okay.
I'm not signing. It is a wonderful movie.
They need to make a series of.
I wanted that so bad.
They said that.
The DVD feature had that element too.
I'm not signing.
The DVD feature had it. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, my bad.
No, I'm gonna let you finish your thought.
If I gotta sign no.
There's a cash prize at the end.
Care. It's always a cash prize at the end.
But no one's gotten it. That's how good it is.
Nobody got paid.
Because no one survived the night.
Listen, that's what I'm saying.
I got tortured.
Yeah, so
I should be.
They come up with a phrase or some way you can say that you tapping out, right? But no one survived the night. That's how good it is. Like it's so immersive. Like hands on, cause they drag them, they douse them, they do crazy shit to you.
Thank you.
This sounds like some I spit on your grave type shit.
No, that's great. No, that's what. So the first one, which one?
The first one.
You know they did to that lady. You know they did to that woman.
I'm just saying that's what it sounds like.
They didn't do that. They don't do that.
You know, I know why she did what she did. I understand.
They deserve that shit. This guy was retarded. Got his first nut. That shit was crazy.
But no.
Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So there's 4. We gonna get there, guys. There are 4 I spit on your grave. It's like a revenge type shit.
You got Tubi. Check it out on Tubi.
Everybody got Tubi's on TVs.
Yes. But go watch that. But it's what we're getting to is this particular function does not have that element that he's speaking to because that woman went through some traumatic shit. But they deserve that shit in the end. I was happy for her.
But you said they get dragged and doused though, like.
I mean, she was dragged in the woods, but they did something terrible to this young lady.
So what if somebody take their job too serious though?
That ain't doing. They recording. They're recording your experience so you can bring your DVD home.
I'm not signing a waiver and cash prize at the end because that's automatic.
So you gotta pay to do this.
So you do drop a fee. You sign the waiver, and then but if you survive the night,
what's the fee?
And the waiver says
I can't remember what the fee was, but it could be between $50 to $100.
Is it? Surely it's not to the point of death.
Well, you can have you talking about.
I'm just talking about the way.
Hold on. Me when I say they were torturing.
So I would recommend you don't gotta go to YouTube, type in the McNamee Farm or Netflix the documentary. It's realistic. Like they put you through some shit, so you could technically have a heart attack in theory. Because there's flickering. Let's say you have epilepsy. They have flickering lights. They have everything you can imagine.
No, those are just normal things that you shouldn't go if that's these people were kidnapped, tortured.
Because they tie you down. They bond you.
Became victims of their own horror.
Why would anybody want to sign up for that?
Because they're idiots.
There was a waiting list.
It's still people signing up.
Yes. I didn't see none of this.
Okay.
What degree is the torture though? Like, what do you mean by torture?
What degree can it go to?
Yeah.
What degree can it go to? I said death.
Well, he's asking what they doing to you physically. You saying
what are they doing to you physically?
One of them is waterboarding. How are you going to sit there and drown somebody physically?
There's limits. They're not like making sure you're going to die. They have things in place.
So they flirting with death, basically. Like,
watch.
Well, because literally,
and then give me your opinion next week or in the group chat.
You borderline in death, like
Why they're borderline.
That's what she's asking. But there are people are into that stuff.
Yeah, I mean.
Shout out to your man, David Carradine. If y'all knew who that is.
Those people.
Y'all knew that. You know who David Carradine is, right?
Those people.
You seen Kill Bill?
Yeah.
You know what he did to himself, right? That's how he died.
These people.
Autoerotic asphyxiation. That's what he did to himself.
He did what?
People like sometimes to get themselves off, they choke themselves to the degree where they almost near death and they pass out, but that's how they get their nut.
What?
They self? That's crazy.
That happened. That's how he died. David Carradine, for those who don't know, he played in Kill Bill as an old man who trained Uma Thurman. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That's how he died. He died of autoerotic asphyxiation.
At least he wanted it.
The way he wanted it. No, literally. So, but getting to your question, who would sign up for this stuff? Those are people who they get off on certain circumstances.
They teeter on the line of being a serial killer.
So you think they're
like
so they're borderline psychotic?
To have that kind of from the psychotic.
That's why I said, like, how do you know they're not gonna take their job too serious?
No, you talking about the workers, or you talking about the people who sign up?
Because people they doing this shit all day long, so it's like it kind of become norm. Like,
so you're right.
Like,
in the real
world,
world,
get a little bit more fun.
Yeah, like
let's see if this person take a little bit more pain.
This is why. So I hear what you're saying. I say they won't do it because they're employed by the guy who runs the farm.
People don't care if they crazy.
No, you're right, Mo. I'm saying the reason why it hasn't happened because no one has died.
Yeah.
I think it's been discontinued.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
No, because
somebody probably died and they covered that shit up.
Allegedly.
Well, you can't say alleged because we're not saying
they died.
No.
I'm sorry. My opinion. I watched it. They died in some form.
I believe the reason why it folded, Mo, is because as time progressed,
folks stopped signing up.
Yeah, because he lost his luster. Because you got to think there's other things. There's a lot more things to do. It was like.
If you want to, go sign up for Naked and Afraid or Survivor. And call it a day. Like,
got you.
Sick, sadistic.
Oh, the great. What's that show? The Great American Race or what that shit is.
That too. But I mean, if you want to come close to dying, you
American Ninja.
Especially Naked and Afraid. You ain't got no clothes on. You ain't got no shoes on.
Would y'all do that?
Survive the elements. Do that.
Would you do that? Naked and Afraid.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tap out. The minute my stomach get to ground and there ain't no water.
There is water.
I don't want to drink that dirty shit.
You filtrated.
I don't want to drink that dirty shit.
You filtrated.
Or you gotta
find your clothes.
It's hot. It's bugs. Stuff can go in my lady bitch.
And you from the country, Mo.
So you got because I'm from the country, I sit out in the nakedness and let the stuff go in my lady bitch. And be like, you know what?
First of all, you're not letting things crawl into your crevices like that.
You watch Naked in the Afraid?
I do watch it.
Pretty bad.
They literally have like mini episodes that's called Naked and Afraid private parts where they talk about all the things that happen.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm saying that.
For men and women.
I don't need to look. Again, if push came to shove in the world with the shit, I have no other choice but to do it. But I don't know. Maybe my mind It's not like I just don't want to know if I can do it.
Bobby not doing it either. Naked and afraid.
No.
Like I'm not eating no bugs. What?
You eat bugs already?
I ain't making no campsite. I ain't doing
that. I wouldn't have a problem making a campsite.
I don't want to make no bed in the tree.
I don't go to bed in my bed.
Right, I don't want to worry about no barracuda snake. I don't want to have to worry about no tarantula spot. I don't want to have to worry about none of that. I don't have to worry about parasites in the water.
Do y'all not remember the episode where the producer, the guy that owns the freaking show, got bit by a what's that snake? It's the most poisonous snake in the world.
What? Cobra?
Fertilance.
Okay, got it.
Yes. And they had to rush him to the hospital, and
there's definitely inherent risk. I get it.
At my point exactly, but it's not on the playing with the lines of I'm a serial killer or I get off of serial killer type shit.
I said this level, so negative phrase kind of down here. This farm I'm talking about is way up here.
Yeah. Why we gotta be I like the show, and I'm not really a reality TV show, but we in the world in today's time, even if the world go to shit, that you're gonna be running around there naked.
So hold on, I think the show is built on getting over your fears and also exposing you to certain, making you comfortable.
It was from Adam and Eve.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's basically
okay. I never knew because that's the one reality show I watch because I be like these people stupid, but I be want to see how they want to do it. It keeps my attention, but I never can understand why we can't have clothes on.
Yeah.
If we gotta be naked, why can't we have shoes on?
It's the concept.
Well, if you started, like you said, you started from the beginning, you didn't have that.
Well, I get it now. Like I didn't know that.
They little leaf things and stuff.
And then I don't like not having on shoes.
They end up making shoes though and stuff. Yeah. Making shoes and clothes if they're in the right environment.
Like I hate being barefooted. Like something got to be on my feet. So it's like that. Right? I don't give a damn about being naked. The fact that it's not gonna be on my feet. Like,
So it's a no for everyone. A no for the farm as well.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
If they ain't growing tomatoes and squash, and I ain't going nah, we ain't going to that.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen at home, what would you do? No. Would you sign your life? Not say away, but would you sign up for an 6 to 8 hour torture session? No. Yes or no? Please let us know in the comments. Also, naked and afraid, would you appear on this? Yes or no? She said she don't mind being naked. She just got to have some on her feet though. That's funny. She all loose, like fuck it. But my God, no one feet.
Butt ass in the jungle.
Oh my God, comfortable shit.
With some J's on.
Comfortable shit. Y'all okay today?
They be like, "What you gonna bring?" You know the wine. They say, "I want some shoes." Man, give me some water shoes. I don't even want no joke. Give me some water shoes. That's what I'm having in my bag.
That shit funny.
Fuck the
she don't mind being naked. I got some on my feet. I'm good.
I gotta have some on my feet. I'm sorry.
Put Mo anywhere in the world with some shoes. She good.
There you go. Like I forgot me some socks when I had to go to the airport, and I forgot you have to take off your shoes, and it brought me so much anxiety to be standing on the nasty ass floor, and then the damn TSA man talking about, this nasty right there. So I'm walking on the side of my feet there, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, can y'all give me my shoes? But I was like, I know I can't freak out because they gonna think I'm. But I was like, oh my God, my feet.
So you have a phobia about?
I don't know. I just
feet touching any surface.
Let me ask you this: do you ever go outside and get grounded?
I used to when I was little, but I don't like.
You don't like it no more.
Like I used to when I was little, you couldn't pay me to wear shoes.
Good grade.
No, when I was little, you couldn't pay me to wear shoes. Like,
so when did the change
I don't know. I don't like my feet touching the floor. Like it's.
Even carpet?
No.
Even in your own home?
No.
I'm like that to a certain extent.
And I mop my floor faithfully, but I don't like my feet touching the floor.
Wow. So in a torture situation, I know how to get her to talk. Put her feet to the floor.
Put your feet on these.
No! I tell you anything you need to know. Don't do it, please.
He's in the basement. Go get his ass. I have my shoes.
Is that a hardwood floor? No, please don't do it. Don't do it.
And I have my shoes in the basement with all the people. Can I please?
Bring the rug right here.
Oh
right here.
God, no.
Air rug, bring it to her feet to torture mode. That's funny. Well, we're gonna reset. We got a topic we're gonna discuss. Boy, someone tried to kill the ex-president. Was it you? Nah, he already did.
Yeah, I'm about to say whoever it was, he ain't gonna answer.
Well, they say he was the guy. We'll never know. Yeah. We'll be right back. Subscribe to the channel. Love y'all. Hold on. The answer to my question. This is natural.
No.
The river's still? It doesn't move?
It moves, but it's not to the extent what you talking about.
The water never splashes. We've been down there.
You said crash.
It does. You been down there?
Yeah, if a barge or a boat go through.
No.
In the river flows, but there are.
And what happens to the water when it hits? Well, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's waves.
It's not the same. I know what you're trying to do. It is not the same as the ocean.
No,
the ocean actually has.
It's a man-made beach.
No, but he said it's no beach.
It's a man-made beach.
I agree. It's a man-made beach. It's a beach.
A beach river.
You can
a river beach. There you go.
It's a river beach.
You can, but into you can go down to the sand and enjoy yourself with your feet.
Beaches in
so you don't get in the water. You didn't get in the water last time.
I do get in the water. I love water. But when I'm going with water, I'm wearing water shoes.
You know the ocean?
Yes.
Say less.
The sand is hot.
Yeah. No,
yes.
Salute. No, for real.
I'm sorry.
No, I wear sand. I wear swim shoes too.
No, but if you get the water shoes.
Yeah, because it comes. We back in the flesh.
We back.
Because people were like, what they talking about over there? Out of
water
context.
Shoes.
Water shoes. Arkansas having fake beaches.
Rivers are not beaches.
I didn't say rivers or beaches.
Just because it's sand around it don't mean it's a beach.
It's a shoreline.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Anyway.
Sometimes you gotta know when to just quit.
Sometimes you gotta know when to hold them.
Know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. Know where to run.
We don't own the rights to that.
No copyright.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know where this was going.
You started it.
No, I didn't.
You said sometimes you gotta know when to let it go.
And then we led to.
I don't even know what song that is.
It's an old.
Kenny Rogers.
Who is it?
Oh God.
He's 33.
Kenny Rogers like one of those country singles that no matter what color
you know
you
Kenny
are,
Rogers. You know
no
Kenny
matter
Rogers
what race you are, you know who Kenny Rogers is.
Kenny Rogers is.
Like
you done heard his songs and music.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, sorry guys, we probably boring you at home. Hopefully not. But alright.
We are interesting. Fuck what Clyde talking about.
Say less. I shut the fuck up. Mo, what are you talking about then?
I said, fuck what you talking about. You said we boring them at home. We are interesting fucking beings.
You're right.
Don't down. That lines up with the our topic deals on the lady lounge.
Well, me and they shit, huh?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
He trying to dim your light, ain't he?
Look at that.
Bobby, that's why Bobby happily married right there.
Insider.
That's why he is happily married.
Insider, and y'all will find out.
I wasn't even talking to Bobby, and he knew what I was talking about. Oh, look at him.
And we'll let y'all know what that means in a little bit.
Hashtag DM my lights no more.
Say less. So men, get your shit together, I guess.
It's kind of natural for you though, bro.
Wow, and more shots.
I'm sorry.
Heavy on those shots. Speaking of shots,
that's that confirmation. That's
someone tried to kill the president, ex-president.
That was a good transition.
Yeah.
I like the way you did, man.
He's not my president.
Well,
president is black.
So we'll get to that eventually down the line in the next segment. But first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. If for those who watch House of Cards, it's a good show out there. I am under the impression, in my opinion, this could be a setup to further get him sympathy votes to solidify his election.
I thought the same exact.
Because now the narrative on even the news station that don't like him, they're all feeling sorry for Trump. They're talking about like, you know what? No matter if you're a Republican or Democrat, right now is a serious moment. Someone tried to take this man. It's like we're humans. We are Americans first.
Person to kill him.
No, this is what the narrative is right now, Kalanja. You see it? You just go watch the news right now. They're saying that we should really take this time to reflect and understand it's not that someone's life is not worth
the hatred you
have for this person. Political violence.
It should never get that serious.
My thing is how close that bullet was to his head.
They grazed his ear.
That was crazy to me.
But that could be by this bullet. You have
so
hold on. Our ballistics expert.
No, I said it was close to his head.
Our resident
on the news last night confirmed that it ricocheted from like a wire or a tube or something that was dangling in the air, and that's the only reason why it ended up grazing his ear and not hitting him in the head.
Damn, it ain't time for that man to die.
But unfortunately, someone at the venue did lose their life. So rest in peace to that family. People always say thoughts and prayers, but I'm past that.
So were they trying to kill Trump then? If it just ricocheted?
Well, we'll never know. However, it worked. The narrative is not even about his indictments he just had. He got fucking 36 felonies. They don't care about anything he done in the past 8 years.
He ain't got immunity.
And so now it's all about
immunity.
Now it's about his life is important. Life itself is important. It should never get this serious, like you just spoke to DOA, I should say. And we should really focus on the actual serious policies, what's important to Americans as a whole, blah, 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 blah. So he's definitely, the election's in the bag for him. He has it. I said this years ago, before, after he lost the first time.
Honestly, I think he would have won even if that didn't happen.
But this solidifies it further.
Yeah. But I still
even those on the fence, supposedly, or maybe they may even switch sides. That can happen.
So y'all said somebody died.
According to the news, a person in the audience did get hit.
And
he shot
3 people got hit.
So do
one
you
person
realize
died.
that they don't tell you how? If it ain't
Strong.
your time to die, it ain't your time to die. Them people literally went to shoot that man, and all they did was graze his ear because the bullet hit a line and ricocheted and missed his head. But it was somebody else's time to die, and they died because
and that's unfortunate. You think at the
but I'm
it's
just
unfortunate
saying.
because the person who lost their life, the rally was in their town.
But it was their time to go.
No, I'm agreeing with you that fate is what fate is, but the steps to get to that particular conclusion is scary because they was on the tour. They chose this location.
Mm-hmm.
Person who was interested, I'm going to that rally that day. They probably were looking forward to it, and then that was the last morning waking up, and unfortunately this person no longer here. That's sad, but fate is fate. It's like if you watch Final Destination.
Can't run from it.
Can't run from death.
It's gonna come get you. You're gonna
Yikes.
see the shadow.
But yes. So you said the same thing in your head that this could have been a play to get in some sympathy votes?
I ain't gonna necessarily say a play, but I feel like it rules in his favor.
You said the person, the report this guy was supposedly a Republican?
Yes, he's a registered Republican.
The guy who pulled the trigger?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Which is fishy.
But
to be a registered Republican.
If it was staged, then when they would have hired somebody professional, so nobody wouldn't have died.
No. You gotta cover the crime, Mo.
That would be too obvious.
Yeah, you gotta cover up the people. You gotta get rid of. You gotta cut loose ends. Cause he can't talk no more. Let's say you paid him up front, right?
It's just like.
But now there's a paper trail because he did. Yeah, he did.
No. I'm talking about the person that got shot. So is the person that got shot is the person that shot at Trump?
Yes.
No, two people. So he's one of the people that are dead.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was talking about the person that got shot in the.
Hold on. So at the rally, Trump got grazed. An innocent spectator that was there for the rally got hit and died. He got hit in the head too and died. And then 2 other people also got hit, but they survived, but they're not. I think they're in critical condition. Don't quote me.
They could be unstable by now.
And then the
shooter,
the Secret Service neutralized the shooter.
Yes.
Okay, no, I wasn't talking about the shooter. I was talking about if it was actually staged, I don't think nobody else would have got shot.
That's not true.
Well,
this is my opinion.
No,
but here's the thing, because that's like with any kind of shootout that you got in the hood or whatever that's going down. You can shoot the bullet aiming towards one thing, but you can't always guarantee where the bullet is going to go.
Okay.
That's why I call collateral damage.
Staged or not, I'm pretty sure the shooter was not anticipating whatever wire it was that was going to ricochet that bullet. You see what I'm saying? You can't guarantee that the bullet is always going to go where
and this is my opinion. I'm not saying this to be fact, but this happens. This has been shown even just in war. Unfortunately, there will be collateral damage, even when you have a planned idea, an end goal. And so let's say, hypothetically, when the shooter was hired to take out a target, or at least do what he needs to do, he may not have been as professional as far as accurate as he should have been. Unfortunately, this person did get hit, who later died, and you're taking multiple shots to make sure you do what you need to do. So there will be collateral. But of course, now the Secret Service getting involved. You kill him, so now he can't even talk about it on the back.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking about the person that was doing the shooting. I was talking about the victims.
Yes, ma'am. But I'm saying the plan still could be the play with the assumption that what's the minimum risk and the maximum that can happen.
Gotcha.
They say, you know what? Sometimes to satisfy millions, you may have to sacrifice a couple thousand.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so, hey, we lose 2 people on the vid. Oh well.
And make it look real.
Exactly. And then we're not saying you and me and people on this panel, but most people are none the wiser.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, in about a week or so, the news cycle will be something else. Because you got the Republican National Convention, he will be there. It's going to show signs of strength. He got shot last week. Here he is in front of you guys, a proud president, proud American, defiant, persevering, all these particular good attributes they're going to use for this man, right? Mm-hmm. And he's going to be shown as a strong president. Mm-hmm. Where you have Biden, can barely remember a thought, can't speak, don't know where you're walking to.
And should the vice president step in?
Carmella, she's not even.
Is she the vice president?
But I'm saying, Carmella.
Is she the vice president? I mean, yeah.
But I'm saying she ain't been seen for 3 years and you ain't seen this.
I ain't saying that she should not be seen then. Maybe that's the problem.
But that could have been the play had he had.
I don't think Trump's gonna win. I don't think he's gonna.
I would bet you if I had money. I would bet you. It's in the bag. Come on, it's in the bag.
I ain't saying he's not, because obviously he's able to do whatever. He's able to go and be voted for and all this. Whatever. I'm not a politic person, but I don't see him winning.
So give me some facts to why you think he won't.
She said she's not a politic person.
But how can you make this?
Because look at him. He can do all of this all day long. All of this, how he's doing things. But he's not gonna win to be the president again. Like it just doesn't.
It's in the bag. $50.
I said 50 cents.
Y'all see this?
And I don't even know.
I said 50 cents.
I don't know who's going against who. I don't know nothing. Trump
50.
is not gonna win. It's
we
not
good? $50. I see you in November.
See you in November. I mean,
I'm
it's
saying,
not gonna happen.
Trump is winning.
Rewind it.
Hold on, real quick.
Picture.
For clarification, obviously, if he dies before then the bet's out. No.
I'm glad because you said obviously he dies first. That means he didn't win.
No, because people people funny like that. They'll think,
I'm glad because you said if he died. That's just something for him.
You shake on a bed is a bed. I don't care if the man died.
No, we can't. I gotta get the bet out there because you can't. That's gonna get these.
I'm only gonna agree with that much because I don't know who is up against who. I don't care who wins other than
it's Trump and Biden.
Well, I don't. Okay.
It's a black lady running.
I was gonna say that's not it, but it is it.
Yeah.
I
mean, I get it.
Yeah. Because even
let's all vote for the black lady.
She don't know who the black lady is.
I just call it maybe being if it's only them two, right? In a sense.
It's Trump and Biden.
And Biden wins.
Yes.
And he dies.
I'm not worried about that part.
The vice president is going to be.
I mean, that's natural. But then
I'm just saying how it's probably
there'll be a
play
place. There'll be a placeholder because then something else calls and they got to get someone to get reelected, get put in that spot.
Yeah,
once you get the House of Representatives, the state, everybody, Congress votes on the replacement.
Yeah, I don't know politics,
but the vice president is an interim.
Well,
the long-term solution. That's why.
Well, in that case, Biden is still going to win. He may, however, have to be. Whatever, because he may be losing his mind, maybe not.
He has lost his mind.
It might be a hoax.
Have you seen him?
He might not.
Have you ever watched him talk long like a
I'm
speech?
not politics.
Did you watch the debate?
No, she didn't see none of it. He literally, Kalani, go watch some clips. Because he's older.
I mean, that's what I said. So
86
he
years
is
old.
going to see now, in that sense. I have seen
86, something like that.
Well, I mean, I have seen TikTok. That's their fault for voting on these old ass.
I got the best question in the world.
What's the question?
Why is we still letting these old ass people run this country?
Exactly. That's it. Y'all let these old ass people be.
Well, they've had this discussion before about trying to give a cap, but we gotta.
A cap should be 60.
That's what you think?
Or you put a cap on it.
I mean, if you're already there at 60, okay. You only get 8 years.
Which is a good question. That would be hard to get them to the cap with that. What you just said.
Yeah,
to be experienced.
No.
They just excuse prisoners
Come on,
to be felons.
She's not listening at all.
Right. They never care about any of that. So if they ain't gonna put a cap on that, then they ain't.
I mean, people be in Congress need to let their seats go and they
Man, they sit in office forever, boy.
No,
yeah.
I mean, But there's no one there to replace them. What they gonna do?
They're not. They let nobody get replacing them. They sit in them seats until they die.
Their kids replacing them.
But they do have elections on those seats every like 4 or 8 years, something like that. It is a cycle for that too. But
it's a family business, bro.
I mean, yes, there's definitely nepotism. There's also but that's any line of work. I can't even be mad at that. Because I own a restaurant and I'm long standing in the community. Yeah, I'm probably have my sons working there. Maybe my wife may do the front of the house
but
stuff.
But that's different.
Hold on, I'm giving the example that there's family structures and business in any line of work. I can run an airline service. If my sons, when they want to be pilots, if they want to work the damn maintenance side of the house, if y'all good at fixing shit, yeah, keep the money in the business and the family. So there'll be representation of the bloodlines to some degree. And women just as strong as men.
Yeah.
But here's why that's not here's why that's not a good example.
Whoa. Tell me more, please.
Mm-hmm. Of course I am. You know I am.
More University.
Okay, so your business is beneficial to wherever you at. People like your food. You do people right, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, ma'am.
That's not how they work in Congress. These people make these old ass rules and they don't change shit.
But he was saying that.
But I'm talking about you. I'm going on what you just said, saying if I had a business and my son worked there, your son's going to make improvements on your business.
You hope.
He's going to learn.
You hope.
Like, no, if your son took over your business.
It's not guaranteed though, bro. Is it guaranteed that it's going to be successful?
No,
don't do that.
No, because I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, like, if your son believes in your dream, his goal is to step out of your old ways and upgrade and still keep some of your traditions. That's not what Congress do. Them people sit in them seats and they know that they was born in a different time. And they have not elevated with every century that come along. Yes, they are still stuck in the century where they became in Congress. Yes, and they don't elevate with how the times change. Hence, that's why rules don't change. And so if your son took over your business, if he knew that, like, okay, I'm using my grandmother's banana pudding recipe. They put a whole bunch they put sugar, you had the condensed milk, you had the bananas, you had to cook it. In 2 days, the shit was sweet as fuck. When I got it, I removed the sugar because it was too sweet.
It put salt. No joke.
No. It was too sweet because why am I eating a banana pudding after being in the refrigerator for 2 days and it tastes like a cup of mushy sugar? Okay. So I elevated her banana pudding. Yes, it's not overpowering. It's still her recipe, but I removed something that no longer works with how the world works.
Yes, ma'am.
That's not what Congress do.
So can I piggyback or just add to some pushback slightly? Okay. That still applies to Congress because even when the new wave or people who are kind of coming up, they don't make really much improvements. Or even if they try, they give the illusion that they're going to get elected to their position and then still remain status quo.
Exactly.
And the same thing can apply to your same analogy as far as the business. You may do it, that's great. And the son may do it, but it's not guaranteed. Because they may keep the same habits. Yeah. Because it's not always promised to have growth in the company. Unless you have shareholders and they put pressure on you, that's a different kind of discussion. Yeah. But anyway, they trash. They all on both sides of trash.
And they work and they get paid all this money and they don't really help nobody. And then when people get on their neck, they come up with these rules that make people a little happy. And
I follow for the whole panel, and I'm not trying to say you're supporting this particular action, but from the psychology standpoint, do we understand where? Let's say the shooter was not a plant; he was a real person who was just fed up. And granted, it's not the proper response, but do we understand why people can be drove to this particular degree? Because they're fed up with that saying, they're not doing anything, I'm tired of seeing people suffer, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Do we understand maybe a little bit where someone could come from?
A lot.
No, that could have been exactly what happened.
But how would they change anything?
It's just not change it by vote.
Because they were trying to get rid of the person.
I see what you're saying. But
they were trying to eliminate
if you eliminate a person, how is it changing the bigger picture?
They wasn't trying to change nothing. They just wanted to eliminate the person.
Cut by the head.
Are eliminating the person that very likely has the opportunity of completely reversing this country back to what we fought so hard to break away from.
So hold on. Are you saying Trump was a better solution?
No,
Okay,
I'm absolutely not saying that. I'm saying that he is the one that if he wins,
yes,
we are gonna go back in time. Like it's gonna take away a lot of the rights that we have today. If y'all keep playing with that Project 2025 and y'all saying he got it in the bag, he got it in the bag. If people actually take the time to learn about Project 2025, no, we won't.
Can you give us a quick broad strokes of the general what Project 2025 is for those who may not know what that even is?
It's the Harrison something group, Harrison United or something, Harrison something group that are big supporters of Trump that have put together this 800 to 900 page plan of what all is going to take place when Trump is in office. Trump is claiming that he doesn't know anything about it, but he has history, years of history ties with these people, as well as it. I believe in that document his name is brought up well over 100 times. Start there. So in this proposal plan that they are saying that's going to be implemented when Trump is in office, it is taking away Head Start for the kids. It is taking away veteran benefits. It's reducing Medicaid, Medicare. It is taking away DEI in the workplace to where they don't have to worry about diversity, equality, and inclusion. It is taking away. It's a lot of stuff. Obviously, it's 800 pages. It is making it to where even the states that do have it to where you can legally get an abortion, depending on your circumstances, nobody is going to be able to. There's even a whole section in there that's talking about making the family right again and basically saying working men and housewives. It's trying to take us back to... I'm so serious.
Pay attention.
It's not saying that word for word.
When you see other color, the white people out here on the corners trying to get you to sign,
flip your hand and do that.
Sign documents and stuff to stop something. Is something going on?
It's taking, but
you gotta pay attention.
You laughing, but if you go to read it, it heavily implies that that's what they want to take us back to like the 50s and 60s when wives were at home doing nothing,
the time of Mad Men,
making meals,
and
men were working. Like us single parents choose to be single parents, and even said something about how like Biden, because of the ways that single parents are supported through the government, that he's promoting it or some stupid shit like that. Anyway, but it's also taken away. Shit, I just lost that. I had it in my head.
Well, we understand.
Overtime.
Yes, it's taken away. Overtime. You won't be allowed to get that anymore. No, there was something else.
So, but you've given us, and that's not a real word. You've given us enough information to why it's important for those who are at home. Yes, let's be a part of the solution and be a part. Let's go vote.
My brother-in-law was saying something someday. He quoted somebody, and I can't remember the exact quote word for word or even who said it. Y'all might know it, but somebody back in the day said if you want to basically get over on the black man, put it in a book. Yeah. Because if you go back to slavery and how we don't read. People don't read.
We weren't allowed to read.
Right. And because that's what I'm saying. And from that, what has trickled down to that is that us as a community, as a culture, typically we don't read. And
so
that is
the last person I heard,
they put it in a big old 800 to 900 page book.
So
that if you don't go read it, it's going to be taken away so much stuff.
No, it's very important to read the details. And so getting back to, we weren't allowed to read because they knew when we became knowledgeable, we would change the circumstances. Mm-hmm. So the conditioning had already been in place to like get away from information.
And from that time in the early 1900s to 2024, right now in this moment, they are using that very thing against us by drafting up this 800-page document, 900-page document that they know folks are not going to go read.
And so this has been a common tactic. For example, when the Patriot Act was put in place, right? That's when they start spying on us further. And the guy, what's the guy who went to Russia? Eric Snowden. Because he kind of whistleblowed. They put things on page 600 to keep things to be hidden because they have the big law, and they put other things underneath so they can pass everything that they want to pass. And so this is a common tactic that's been going on for a long ass time. So yes, it's important to vote. Yes, we had the discussion. I get you. Also, but back to Trump being attempted on his own life or whatever. ladies and gents, if you're frustrated from this political environment, I would say do not take that particular frustration out and go that route. Because yes, killing someone, it may be short-sighted because yes, you may take that person out, but it's just like Hydra from the comic books, for those who read comic books. You cut the head off, more tentacles grow. Because you're going to basically bring more people who may have had like-minded issues or views with this person. They rise up and they continue the particular work this person was starting.
Sorry, I remember what it was now.
Go ahead.
In Project 2025, they are also bringing back full immunity for police and stop and frisk. They are about to kill us off.
So you're trying to make that a blanket nationwide thing? Because New York had that when your boy Giuliani was in the damn office.
Yeah.
And they were doing that shit regularly in New York.
Social Security benefits.
Cutting that off too?
They're cutting that off.
Shit,
I mean,
gonna be damn near gone by the time I retire anyway.
And they my grandma said that when I was a young man, baby, by the time you get such and such, they never had no Social Security. So just save your money and just enjoy yourself while you can. Because they ain't gonna have no money for you when you get older. We can reset, because I want to make sure you're on the right thing. We're gonna be right back. Subscribe to the channel. Like I always say, what the fuck are you waiting?
They're taking all of that away.
And I mean,
no fault divorces, they're taking those away. I'm so sick that there's so much stuff.
So
get divorce.
So now with this information, Kalani, you say you don't keep up with politics. Will you be more attentive, at least leading up to the election? Are you still not gonna care?
Okay. I don't care who's in office. I don't care what's going on. They don't honestly. I mean, I vote, but I vote for who I vote for, like just because of.
So, I'm not trying to.
The only time I did not agree and did not vote was when I did not agree with who was on our side.
So, question, because being an informed voter is important.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I'm just having the adult conversation, so take no shade, baby. How can you vote? But not know who you're voting for, as far as what they stand for, their policies, and what they're doing.
I just keep up with it via how anybody would keep up with it socially. As it comes through. I didn't keep up with Sarah Huckabee, but I know all the bullshit she's been doing. You know what I'm saying? I just know in those facts. But I vote for who I vote for on my end. Now, if I see things that lead up to, voting and I feel like they're not who I want to vote for, I don't vote as a person in that particular moment. But that's only been one particular time, so,
Monica, do you kind of keep up with the political temperature from time to time, or are you a regular watcher of certain things leading up to the election?
I don't.
So even now?
But I don't really just keep up with the news, but the simple fact is it's like...
Too negative?
Yeah, but I kind of understand what
Kalani's affect me.
Like, I kind of understand what she's talking about because I'm a Democrat, so I basically just vote Democrat.
And the only time I didn't vote was when it was the one Hillary Clinton and then Trump.
Yeah, because she should have won that. She was in the back.
And that's the only time I didn't vote, which I probably did it. So
it's like I don't really just keep up with it. But if somebody tells me, like Dorinda was telling me about it yesterday, because I really wasn't going to vote at all, but how passionate she gave me what she was talking about, it made me like, oh, I might need to pay attention.
Yeah, because it's that mentality of, oh, I don't care, it's not going to affect me, whoever's going to get in it, but it does, because that kind of stuff is going to affect you, your kids, your grandkids, and everybody.
And see, just knowing what I know from her, that, pushed me to say, okay, well, even though he's seen now, I'm still gonna go vote for him.
Real, at least we, he's
like I'm actually gonna go do some research about Project 2025 because again, if you got that much passion about it, it's something that I need to see. I don't know. That's how I get. Like if it's not something that personally that I want to know about, when somebody else talk about it, and if I can feel their passion. It's something I need to pay attention to. So I really want to know now you made me want to know what Project 2025
And let me just say this though, because we as a people got to learn that we need to start coming together, and even on some of these issues, we got to vote for the person next to us.
Yeah.
Because we need the numbers to make that happen.
Yeah.
So even if it doesn't directly affect you, you got to think, well, maybe it affects my friend, maybe it affects my friend's mama or their daddy or their grandma or their grandpa. You as a veteran, you damn sure need to go research it. Because they are about to strip you of all your rights. My dad, he lives off of those benefits. What is that going to do to him? You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't directly, I'm not a veteran, so that part of it wouldn't affect me. Right. It'd affect my dad, it'd affect my uncle, it'd affect my friend, like that kind of stuff.
I'm a friend.
So we as a community literally need to start paying attention to this stuff and start thinking of not on just a me, but us as a whole. The community. What is this going to do for us?
But you're right, because Head Start don't affect me. Birth control don't affect me.
But that affects my man.
No, abortion don't
affect me.
But I still
understand.
I still
sign. I, you know, it's just got to the point where abortion wasn't a thing. I can't have any kids, but what about somebody that's been raped or somebody that's incest or something?
Like that 10-year-old little girl that's forced to carry out a kid because of the abortion laws now. Yeah. That was raped by her like uncle or somebody. 10 years old.
So I'm definitely gonna do some research on it because I want to know more about it. And it seems like from what you're telling me, it's just a lot of rules that's against women and black people. Call a spade. Let's call a spade what a spade is.
Mr. Timms, but yourself, you gonna? I'm not saying you don't pay attention, but has this recent information make you want?
I mean, I've been paying attention. I've been seeing little bits and pieces here and there, but. I don't know. I just take it a day at a time, man. I really can't control the future like that. I mean, like Dorinda was saying, it take everybody to vote. But if that doesn't happen, then I can't worry about some shit that I can't control.
But I'm saying, yes, you're right. You can't. Well, I guess what I'm getting to is, I mean, I'm assuming you're gonna vote this November. So I'm assuming, is your mind kind of already made up already though?
Not necessarily.
Gotcha.
I still got time.
And so with that approach, one would think that you just pay attention to what's going on currently up to that point. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Are you gonna kind of keep your ear to the streets in regard to the political side of things? Gotcha. Understood. So what you said is right, and we spoke about it a couple podcasts ago. I wasn't talking about my ass. It was just that certain times where you see candidates who represent whatever side, because I'm actually independent, and like I like to listen to the actual facts, the actual policies that are being presented, and make an informed decision then. But there's recently, each side has not brought good matters on my behalf, not just as me as a person, but collectively as a community and the nation as a whole, in my opinion. So at that time, I was like, I ain't voting for neither one because nothing's gonna be positively changed for the black community specifically, people in general, especially women as a whole. I didn't see any solution on both sides. That's why I didn't vote nationally at that level. Now locally, I always took care of business locally. But I'm not saying I could be swayed, but I'm not voting for Trump for sure. It's just that I got to see what Biden's really talking about in that particular degree, and also know that, okay, I got to compare and contrast. What did he promise upon his first election, right? What did he actually follow up on? And look at that ratio and that percentage. Like, okay, if it's 35% of the things he said, 35% of the 100 things, that's not a really good ratio. Now, if he said, you know what, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and he followed up on X, Y, but left out Z, okay, that's like 75%. He tried. I got to look at those particular situations and see exactly what benefit was brought upon his election.
Biden said he's going to put them jobs out.
Them black jobs?
No, I'm not talking about what Trump said. I'm saying he said he's been providing a whole lot of jobs.
So that's so I know you're going to give me some feedback. That's a common PowerPoint on everybody looking for election. I brought these jobs. Both sides, they all say this shit. And there's stats that show yes, but then you gotta look at what are these jobs really? Are they really?
And that's my thing. Like, what's the point of bringing all these jobs if the American people are still struggling? Because
for example, technology takes over, right? For example, Walmart, you have self-checkouts, right? Mm-hmm. So it used to be someone there to scan your groceries and shit like that. So technically, jobs have been lost in that particular retail field, right? Mm-hmm. But now, if you create someone just watching you do the shit, so technically, yeah, you may have created jobs. However, you're kind of subsidizing. You may have lost 10 million, but you gained 500,000 back. Mm-hmm. The ratio is still in the hole. Like in a car situation, you're still upside down in your car. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. I don't want to lose your train of thought. What you
I
got to
just
say?
want people to consider that no vote is a vote for the one that will be the worst for the country.
There you go. But so, yeah, inform yourself.
Wait, to carry on from that, I understand exactly what you're saying about looking at what he promised and what he's done, but we got to be looking about what's ahead of us, and we got to be choosing smart on not picking the one that will be the most devastating to the.
I agree.
To the
I agree.
Entire.
Especially when this person has shown, because we have not just his overall professional history, how he treated back when he was a slumlord back in the day in New York. I'm talking as a president, we have plenty of data showing that he don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He's stubborn. It's all about one demographic, basically himself and his own base that he's trying to satisfy. But even then, he only satisfies his own base.
I was saying to say you could be Scrooge all day, but when you just is fucking ignorant, you don't belong to be in a seat of, no.
Any closing remarks regarding everything we discussed today before we get out of here, ladies and gents?
Do your research and vote, please. At this point, all of our lives depend on it. And don't be selfish in the vote. You got to think of the community as a whole, and think about how everybody will be affected.
Columbia?
I was going to say something, but...
Say it.
No, that's just my status from this one. I'm just playing. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Mo?
I have anything to say.
Good. The book of sugar this morning.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what if I did do cocaine and I didn't want no one to know?
Then you just do cocaine. They just found out.
Book of
Like,
sugar this morning,
if you're gonna do it, don't be stand in your truth.
I thought I saw a little residue over there on your dish.
Yeah, you won't see how I got it all up.
My bad, man.
I did hit I bumped a couple rails.
He went old school. He said rails.
According to JD, I was born in the 1900s.
I think we all
I
were.
was born
Well, he's talking about like
The early
Great Depression, World War I type shit.
Early 19.
Everything was in black and white.
Yeah, I got you.
Paperbacks. No, no hard nothing.
Shout out to JD.
Right.
Go ahead, sir.
What you want me to say?
Close. I know you got some closing, final remarks for people at home. First of all, they love seeing your face.
Okay. Thanks. Just subscribe to the channel. Continue to support, and we really appreciate everything that y'all doing.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. No, seriously, I mimic what he just said. Go vote. Be informed. Please look at the actual facts. Do not be swayed by political propaganda. Don't let lies bring shit to the forefront of your mind and think that's truth and facts. Go do your research and get more than one opinion on certain matters because, for example, CNBC is more left-leaning, Fox is more right. So they may report it in a sense where they seem to be the truth, but they're just misleading you. So I would definitely just do your research. I would even recommend the Young Turks on YouTube. Jink, he's Democratic. However, they do give you the facts. The Young Turks is a good source of information. I'll put that out there.
Stay cool because it's hot outside.
Yeah, we better get out of here.
And it's hot in here too.
They didn't know they were watching home. What if my AC didn't work?
No.
So now you tell them. People
now they know you do
cocaine and
the air don't work. And the air don't work because he saw his cop off his unit to get some coke.
He saw the whole condenser. He got an 8-ball off a whole condenser.
Hey man, I give you my AC, man. I'm sorry. Here, man, shit. Give me your AC. I ain't got a truck yet, but fuck it. This motherfucker here expose my business. No, don't cut it off. And when you add this motherfucker, keep this in here too. I do not do coke.
Don't touch me with no fingers, man.
I don't do cocaine at all. Put that out there.
He didn't send it out.
I don't make sure you put that out there.
That's
Because people are like, damn, does Clyde do cocaine? That's why he's so mad and aggressive.
y'all stay hydrated, man.
We out of here.